Butterfly stretch variations. The butterfly stretch, also known as the tailor pose, is a deep hip opening stretch that can be used to improve both pancake and middle split mobility. Many people, especially men, have super tight adductors which impact both hip strength and mobility. The adductors are a synergist muscle in hip extension. Therefore, tight and weak adductors can limit hip extension power. There are a number of variations we can use in the butterfly stretch to help increase the range of motion. Start by placing the butt as close to the corner of the wall as possible. The back should be pressed flat against the wall, and the aim is to tilt the pelvis forward into an anterior pelvic tilt. Place the soles of the feet together, pull the feet in towards the groin, and actively push the heels together nice and hard. Weighted reps. Place a weight on the inside of each knee to encourage the adductors to lengthen. If the weight is too heavy, the muscles will not be able to relax and lengthen. A weight between 10 to 20 kilos on each knee should be enough for most people. Actively pull the knees down towards the floor by contracting the glutes and increasing the stretch on the inner thigh. Next, lift the knees up by contracting the adductors and then slowly allowing the knees to sink back down towards the floor. Perform reps to increase the blood flow in the adductors and slowly work through the range of motion. Isometric passive holds. Place the weights on the inside of the knees and sit in a passive stretch. While performing the passive stretch, try to tilt the pelvis forward into an anterior pelvic tilt to increase the adductor stretch. Focus on diaphragmic breathing. P&F. Place an elevated surface under the knees. Kettlebells, dumbbells, yoga blocks or ab mats are a good option. The elevated surface needs to be at a height which allows you to push the outside of the knees into. Contract the glutes and actively push the knees into the elevated surface as hard as you can. After pushing down into the elevated surface for the prescribed number of repetitions, remove the elevated surface and actively pull the knees down towards the floor for the prescribed amount of time. Perform the prescribed number of repetitions, isometric holds, and P&F.